episode 101 and the first episode of this 2022 season. And welcome into the Benches Cleared podcast, where we cover the best rivalry in all of sports. I am Jesse Gutierrez, and I represent the side of the San Francisco Giants.
I'm really glad you didn't say division champions. I'm Tyler Coe, and I represent the side of the 2022 future World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
I was going to say defending their NOS division crown, but you know what? It's a new year. New year, new me, but same me, if you know what I'm saying. Same thing. Yeah, I don't know. We got new backgrounds. We got new intros. We got everything is new.
Everything is going to be different. You know, the Giants are going to lose 20 more games than they did last season. It's a whole different world. Things are finally, COVID's, getting a little bit milder. The Giants are going to go back to third place probably. The things are going back to normal, and it makes me very happy. And I'm
gonna
here
die
for
now.
it.
Probably that's what you sound like.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
We can all be so lucky. All right, let's talk about some baseball, because I mean it's opening day. Kind of. I mean, I guess we could say it's a soft opening.
Not
you're
for
half a
us.
chub. Exactly. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be excited. I'll probably watch a couple games, but it's not the same. Friday's more like opening day to me, so it's a soft opening. But since we're talking about opening day for the rest of the league, let's talk about there's a couple of last minute trades. No one cares about the Padres trading away some no-name catcher, but Austin Meadows is now a Tiger, and Jose
Doesn't
Ramirez
make any
is staying in Cleveland.
Makes a whole lot of sense, which
Does
is
it,
great. Now we can put the Giants. Yeah, dude, from what Jeff Passan said, I don't fucking know. I don't know about the Guardians prospects, but apparently they have some guys coming up that they're really excited about. So locking in, the only real piece of talent they have. What, are you laughing at my burp?
Yeah, that was just funny because you're just like, that wasn't even like a man burp. It was like a slip. And then,
Okay, fucking go
you didn't miss a
back.
beat, though.
Yeah, I know.
was more
Well, now we
impressed.
did. Yeah, well. Okay, do the whole does it though?
Does it though?
Yeah. My boy Jeff Passan says they have a lot of talent coming up. I don't know. I don't follow the Guardians minor league guys, but it makes sense to keep the only piece of talent you have besides Shane Bieber around for the next 5 years.
Justin McKenzie.
And it keeps the Giants from upgrading at third base to one of the top 5 third basemen in the league, top 3.
Well, maybe the Giants just have to up their offer and they get, that guy for 5 more years. So I'm just saying, I wouldn't give up Luciano for 2 years of Jose Ramirez, but I would give up Luciano in a heartbeat for 5 years of Jose Ramirez.
So
And I love
you're
me some
saying
Marco Luciano.
this helps his trade market, possibly like at the deadline, that he's under team control for 5 more years?
Oh, fuck yeah. If they decide they want to trade him, he'll get a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't think they're going to.
You don't think so?
Because this is still a pretty team-friendly deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, so why not keep him around? If you have guys coming up that you think you'll be able to contend in the next year or two, then you use them up. But it's possible. I get what you're saying. I don't care, because he's definitely going to be in Cleveland for the next 3 months. We know that much.
Good baseball commentary.
So he's not going to be a
shit
Giant.
about any of it.
I really don't care much about
hard-hitting
anything,
facts
and I
here.
think our listeners know that. I'm more concerned about Dodger baseball, but we're going to get into that momentarily.
More around the league.
Also, I think you're writing off that Caratini trade. Him going to I think he played great last year, and I think it's an upgrade for a backup catcher than what they had in that dude from the Orioles. So, and we'll talk more about the Brewers later too, because I have a sneaking suspicion they might do pretty well.
What would give you that suspicion? Because they were really good last year?
Have a lot of good pitchers.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Austin Meadows trade is I mean, he was a MVP candidate in 2019, had a shitty 2020. Last year was okay, but still hit 27 bombs. That was a guy I was hoping the Giants would kind of go after because there was, rumors about him, and then they signed Jock Peterson. I was like, okay, then there's no, why the fuck would you sign
Yeah,
another lefty?
that's kind of a head scratcher. I don't really
Yeah, the trade for no,
understand the trade.
seems like nothing, but the Rays, the Rays are the Rays, and nothing's ever going to change, and they're probably still going to win the East. So
Yeah. They were
there's
going to
that.
have to pay him maybe a few shekels, and they're like, oh, fuck no, we're not paying you
Right.
shit. Give us some low A guys so we can control for the next 7 years. We'll take that instead.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is opening day. This is what we always do. We always want to give our predictions. And most of the time I sound smart and you sound really dumb.
Oh,
So,
right. Mm-hmm.
we're just going to go back. I mean, we didn't go over it last year. A lot of things happened to us this offseason. We're supposed to do some things. We didn't do it. Okay. Is it on this year?
Is what on?
Are
You going to wear it
for wrong
are you,
takes or what?
I have to wear a fucking Giants hat to a Dodger game, so I think
didn't
I'm
tell
being
you to do
punished
that.
enough.
You said it.
I'm
You
saying-
said it.
I'm
Not
saying-
me.
Okay, well, you know what? We're just having a little tiff here, guys. Don't mind us. But we'll put out a poll. We'll put out a
Daddy
poll.
hit mommy, and you still got to eat.
We'll put out a poll to see
Uh-huh.
what the people would rather see: us doing dumb shit if we get
Smacking
wrong
each other?
predictions, or you having to wear a Dodger hat, because that's
I'm not
what
gonna
people
do it,
want to
though.
see. Yeah, because you're a
do
fucking
it.
coward.
I can't do it.
God, you are such a coward.
I mean, we could do like literally anything else. I'm not gonna bet my. This is not gonna happen. That's insane.
Okay, we'll figure it out later then, because you're a puss. But the fans are gonna see me being a man of my word this year. I'll
Possibly.
be at the ravine with a Giants hat,
Mm.
you know, and you know what? I won't even tell people I lost the bet. I'll just pretend I'm a Giants fan, besides cheering for the Dodgers, which is really going to confuse people.
Yeah,
but I won't
yeah,
even
you
tell
might have
people.
to
I'll
just
just
tell
let the mystery kind of settle.
Everyone's gonna be wondering. Yeah. So let's we're doing 10 predictions, 5 around the league, and 5 on our teams as usual. We're gonna start around the league. Tyler, what is your first prediction around the league?
I'm going to go with NL Rookie of the Year.
Hmm.
It's going to be one Joey. Just kidding. It's going to be Hunter Green of the Cincinnati Reds, a local kid who I've talked about extensively. Met the guy, super cool guy. Talked to him about the podcast. Friends with Jay Jackson, super cool guy. Shout out Jay Jackson. But dude, he's gonna ball out. He made the starting rotation. He can touch like 101, 102. I mean, the kid's gonna ball out. He's gonna win the Roy book market. It's gonna happen.
Man, I feel bad because I didn't even put Joey Bart in. Well, there's a Joey Bart prediction, but it's not a rookie of the year. I didn't even go that way. I don't want to put too much on the guy. So, yeah, I get it. The guy acknowledges you for a second, so you're like, I love him so much. I get it. Makes sense. I'm gonna go
We're best
without my
friends.
heart, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go practical here. And I know the Mets. A flurry of moves. Phillies, flurry of moves. I don't give a shit. The Braves are winning the NL East, and that's just the way it is.
That's interesting because this was going to be my number 5 point, but we're just going to jump into it. Mets do not win the NL East, and it's going to be the Atlanta
different.
Braves. Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
Right.
Well, I wanted to shock the world and say Mets aren't going to win it. Dude, the Mets, you know what they're going to do? They're going to beat the fucking Mets.
Right.
We'll see if they even grab a wild card spot.
Because here's the thing.
Because the Phillies added to that lineup, and they're going to bang.
And their defense is going to be terrible. Let's see if they win some games. Thing is,
it's going to be real bad.
The thing is with if you score 100 runs, who cares how many errors you have? The thing with like teams like the Rays, right, is they always have the respect of they're always going to compete. Like it doesn't matter if their payroll is $20 or $100 million. I think the same goes with the Mets the opposite way, where it's they could sign as many
Right,
guys
there
as
you
they
go.
want, and it's just something's gonna go wrong. I mean, DeGrom and Scherzer are
It's already
probably
happening.
yeah, it's it's
Yeah.
it's already happening. They're gonna start thumbs downing fans again. They're gonna just it's just gonna be the Mets. It is what it is, and they can definitely break out of it. But they're at this point, they just need to prove it before anyone can give them any benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Max Scherzer's whittle arm is already sore after throwing like 5 innings in spring training. So bummer.
It's because of Dave Roberts, that fucker. Oh, so it's my turn. Okay.
Yep.
This is going to be, you know, what, I'm gonna say this one for a little. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go now. I was gonna like, oh, it's a little more controversial. Maybe I'll do it now. But I have a couple Dodger
Oh, bring
predictions.
bring
I
the
wanted at
chaos.
the end.
Introduce a little
So
chaos.
the Detroit Tigers are
No
making
way.
the playoffs this year.
No fucking way. No way.
Podcast and episode 101. That is it.
That's a really stupid take.
I'm going out on the limb, man. I don't know. I just feel like that young rotation is going to take a step forward now that they got that. Oh my gosh, the Reds catcher. I don't know why I'm fucking
Tucker
spacing on his name.
Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart. Jeez.
He's so good I can't even remember
tell
his
me why.
name.
Tell me why I really almost I promise you I almost said Tucker Carlson. I don't know why. I knew it was Tucker. I just okay, that's a whole nother thing.
Uh-huh.
That's a disaster. So yeah, and with the leadership of Tucker Barnhart, getting guys like Austin Meadows, I think Javier Baez is going to be, you know, a legit threat. But they're young guys that are going to be up there. I don't know. I'm just feeling the magic. There's an extra playoff team. They make the playoffs. I'm excited to watch them. Miguel Cabrera comeback season. Fuck you.
Here's the thing. I can't wait to either tweet after the season on replay like Tigers making the playoffs and then putting like the, you know, record next to it that they won like 75 games or whatever,
Right.
or they're going to win the World Series and it's going to be me like, yeah, fucking right. And one of us is going to look really stupid. That much I know for sure.
iPod stuck in replay, play.
But I'm not going to look stupid with this pick. I can guarantee it. Guarantee. My boy, Bryce Harper, who's always been my boy, obviously. That's not true. He's going back to back.
Oh,
I'm talking MVP, baby. Bryce Harper. Dude,
I believe it.
he has more protection in the lineup. He could be sandwiched between Castellanos and Schwarber. I mean,
yeah.
I definitely see it happening. But again, like you said, the defense is going to be horrendous, but that doesn't affect Bryce Harper's MVP.
Right. Yeah, because Bryce Harper is pretty good defensively, but he's also not. He's also not. You know,
he's no Mookie Betts or Cody Bellinger.
He's not like Kevin Kiermaier, where he can make up. His defense is so good that he can make up for some of the corner, shortcomings. No. You know, he can hold down his spot and he will be good. But yeah, I believe you. I'm for it. Like I said, I've gotten a little more of a soft spot for him, over the years. So, yeah, I'm gonna go my next prediction, which was the same as last year that I got wrong, but I believe in this guy so much. I'm gonna put my neck out on the line again for this dude. Madison Bumgarner is gonna have an ERA of 3.5 or under because he's fucking back. Mason Saunders.
Literally, no one cares about that.
I care. I feel like I'm like SpongeBob. Hi, Kevin. Like I still care.
It's still real to me, damn it. Yeah, who cares? They're gonna win 56 games.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
it doesn't fucking matter
as long as he wins some games against the Dodgers.
You know what? I will say, for his sake, I hope he does have a good year, and by July he's somewhere else. Because it has to be pretty shitty to play for the Diamondbacks, who are probably going to be the worst team in baseball.
San Francisco, let's fucking go.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yep,
here's a good one in my opinion. I think this tops your Tigers one because that one's wrong. This one's a little a little bit closer though, so it's not crazy. Mariners are going to end the playoff drought,
I
but they're
knew
going
you
to
were gonna
do
go
it.
there.
They're going to do it by winning the AL West. They're,
Oh,
they're
okay.
going to win the whole shebang bang.
Mm,
Astros be damned. Dude, the Astros, they lost Correa, which hurts them a lot. I mean, let's
right.
be honest. Verlander's coming off TJ. I
I'm
mean,
trying to
they
think of
lost Zach
who they
Greinke, who wasn't
signed.
that great.
Yeah, they didn't really add anyone really significant that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I
Am I
mean,
forgetting anybody?
not that I'm aware of, no.
Yeah.
But you'll still have, I mean, you'll still have Altuve, Tucker, Bregman,
Yeah, right. Their
Gurriel. I
lineup's still pretty
mean,
stacked, right?
yeah, Framber Valdez, he is great. But they lost Kendall Graveman. So I
Right.
mean, they lost some pieces, and the Mariners added a shit ton of pieces.
Jesse Winker, Eugenio Suarez,
Frazier,
Robbie
Suarez,
Ray.
yeah,
Yeah. No, I
and
get you.
Julio Rodriguez making the opening day roster got announced today for
Let's see
sure.
if Jared Kelnick is anything or what the deal is with him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
they
they're
got
going to be
dudes,
great.
man. Yeah, I mean, that's even probably a better argument. Well, you're also going a step above, because I was gonna say that's even better than the Tigers. What I and as far as ceiling goes, but you're going for a bigger thing than I am, so I guess that makes sense. But I actually changed it because I was actually gonna say the Angels were gonna make the playoffs, because the Astros taking a step back, but I was like, oh, the Mariners did get better. The Rangers did get better. Yeah, the A's are gonna suck, but I don't know. I just because I did I'm doing fantasy this year, and it was weird not seeing Mike Trout being like the top three, like
Number
guys to
one,
get.
yeah,
Yeah, like he was down at like 8, and like I was like the 4th pick, and I was like, fuck this, it's Mike Trout, dude. Like I feel like he's
yeah,
gonna be on
but
a revenge tour, and he's gonna ball out.
you run
Him
the
and
risk
Shohei
of
are gonna
just
go
him
crazy.
not. Oh yeah, I think they're going to be better than they were last year. But dude, who knows if Syndergaard can go a whole year?
All right.
And I mean, that's pretty
Yeah.
much it. I mean, if Rendon's healthy and Trout's healthy, yeah, they're going to be better. But I
That's
don't
pretty
think they're going to be
good.
better than the
Jared
Mariners.
Walsh, come on, like Joe Adell. What is he going to be? Yes, I agree. That's why I
Joe,
backed off of it. That's why I backed off of it, and I went with the Tigers.
I'm sure you didn't see. Did you see Freddie Freeman's triple the other day in the Freeway Series?
I did not know.
Oh, dude, ball hit right at Joe Adell, and Joe Adell just went blind for a second, played it terribly. Just a routine ball, and turned into a triple. So, your boy Joe Adell, he's looking real good. Oh yeah,
Oh,
okay.
it's my
Go
turn.
with your pick.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I kind of did a half.
I just have
turn, but
so
I
many
didn't.
good takes. It's hard.
This is a really good take. I'm really excited because we're let's get into some shit. We're still on around the league, and this is technically around the league for me. Um, but we're about this trash talk here, and I need to get in. I need to get some shit off my chest. And number one, which is going to be my fourth prediction around the league, is going to be that Craig Kimbrell is going to lose the closer job because
Oh,
he is ass.
oh, bro, I
Stinky
can't wait till we get.
ass.
I can't wait until we get into the Dodger predictions because I have a Craig Kimbrell one in there for you. Yeah, get scared. You fucking
Get ready.
little
Get ready for
bitch.
this in blowout games because that's when they're only going to trust him. He's going to be doing this when it's 10-0 Seattle. You're not playing Seattle, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, good one. I'm glad
I
you
appreciate
brought
that.
up the trash talk for the last one. Because I have one for the Giants. The San Francisco Giants
Sounds stupid right now, please.
will not win more than
Oh, I'm almost there. Ooh, keep
90 games.
Oh, yes, I can't wait. I can't
That is
wait.
a 17 game regression from last year.
Can't wait.
Dog, what's great is I feel like not a lot of
great?
people talk enough about the Giants, but I listen to other people's prediction videos to see,
Right, of course.
what other people's opinions are, right? And everyone is just like, yeah, the Giants played, way out of their league last year. People had career years. Buster Posey's
Right.
gone. They're going to play like shit. And I'm like, yes, they are. I agree. I will fucking will that into the stratosphere.
Right.
Giants
It's-
cannot win more than 90 games, but they still might make the playoffs, but whatever.
Right. I mean, we're gonna get more into it later because I'm gonna do a guesstimation on how many wins the Giants are gonna have. But just a little quick preview. I get why everyone's skeptical. But everyone is saying they have optimistic takes of 90 games, and that's like, oh, that's really optimistic. This is a team that won 107 wins. Yes, they lost Buster Posey. Yes, they lost Chris Bryant, but they were already, so many games over 500 before he even joined the fucking team.
Lost Kevin Gosman. Rodon's arm's going to fall off after 5 starts. Keep going.
You don't remember Kevin Gosman's second? I mean, I'm not talking shit about Kevin Gosman because that's my guy, but he didn't have the best second half. So, and Logan Webb wasn't shit the first half either. So, chilled mode. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's talk about the Dodgers for a second, please.
I've been waiting.
We need to talk about how every single time the Dodgers put out a lineup and, before the season, this is a 110 win team. This is 100 wins is just something that happens all the time. It's insane to me that this 100 wins is just, that's what they're going to do. They're the Dodgers. They've only won 100 games. On their reign? They've done it twice. Win 100 games since 2013.
I'd have to double check that.
I'm 90% sure it's 100. This is only the second time.
Doesn't matter.
It's ridiculous that you think that so many things have to go right to win 100 games. Even with a lineup that stacked, I don't give a shit. The Dodgers are not winning 100 games this year. That's my prediction. Fuck the Dodgers. They're not winning 100 games. Put me on a billboard, bitch, because it ain't happening. Their rotation, worse than last year. Their bullpen, worse than last year. Their lineup, definitely better. Like I said, if it's not number one, it's definitely top 3. I'd probably say 1, but you know what? Cody Bellinger's still trash, and if one of their top starters goes down for a week, they're going to be pitching Mitch White, who's going to get shelled, or Tyler Anderson, who's going to get shelled. So, or Andrew Heaney, who's going to get fucking shelled.
Okay, so Andrew Heaney getting shelled is like a foregone conclusion.
Right.
We already know
they don't have our guy Josiah Gray to come out. He's gone. Scherzer gone. So if Trevor Bauer comes back and he pitches, then I think it's definitely possible they win 100. But I'm still saying no because
since 2017. So in 2017, 19, and 21. Okay. Well, I'm shortening it up, stupid, to make it look
for me, baby. Show me that, baby.
The Dodgers have won 100 games 3 times.
What was it, 3 times? What was the third time?
17, 19, and 21.
They won in 19?
Yeah, 19. They were the best team in baseball.
Oh, that's
until the division series.
Oh, that's right. Oh, am I going to change my prediction? You. The answer is fucking no, bitch.
Okay, God, you're such a pussy. Okay, I'm just going to go 1 bonus because it isn't a bench's clear prediction without bonuses.
Okay.
I'm sure you put bonuses into yours too because that's just how we roll. And I had this on here and I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it because I think it's awful, but I'll just prove you wrong. Trevor Bauer is unfortunately going to pitch for the Dodgers this season. I don't like it. You don't like it. Nobody likes it, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have a bonus prediction. You're a bitch. All right, your turn. Next turn.
That's
my prediction. That's going to happen. That you're a bitch.
I just want to put a disclaimer that
news.
I hope Trevor Bauer doesn't come back to the team. I pray to God that he doesn't come back to the team. However,
I pray to God.
Yes, thank you, God, for giving me so much. I just see it happening. That's my bonus. All right, on to the Dodgers specific. We're talking all Dodgers here. All right? And I'm just going to go with this one first just to make you look like a dumb idiot. Craig Kimbrell. Craig, the man, Kimbrell, that's his nickname, I think, is going to notch 40 saves. Count them, 40 saves.
I'm done. Cut my feet. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous shit. 40.
They're going to need someone to save games, and he's going to be the closer. What is this?
Right.
What is your shit based off? Because he had a couple bad games at the second half of last season, and then he got beat up in one game.
He got beat. He got beat up when he first signed with the Cubs. He's washed. He's done. Dude, done.
Guess we'll find out.
Dude's gonna walk a bunch of guys, give up homers. That's what the Giants do.
And Madison Bumgarner is going to win the Cy Young, apparently.
I said under 3.5.
That's what you said, isn't it?
I said under 3.5 ERA.
I think you said 2.5 in 20-game winner. That's what I heard.
Stupid.
That's what I heard.
He's going to magically turn into the Cy Young. He's going to turn into a horse as he's pitching and fucking just ram things in.
Well, that sounds like something you would think.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're an idiot.
Okay. Now back to Saneville. We're gonna go a little crazy too. Fuck it. Joey Bart, the man, the myth, the legend, the dude, the best to ever do it, pretty much. Dude's gonna hit 20 bombs this year. Mark it, write it down. Joey Bart hits 20 home runs the season of 2022. Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, shit. If we're setting the bar that low, all right. I think
a 20 home run catcher.
Freddie Freeman's going to have more than 5 home runs.
Okay, he's a first baseman.
More than 5 home runs. Okay, Will Smith, more than 5 home runs. I'm just saying, if I set the bar really low, I can't look stupid.
20 is a lot
Clayton Kershaw,
for a catcher.
ERA under 10.
Catcher. Buster Posey
Walker Buehler, more than 3 wins. Don't
control.
You feel stupid right now.
Joey Bart, 20 runs. Boom. Guardian Cola, do
it. Professor Dipshit. All right. I'm talking pitching. Okay. Walker, Julio, and Kirsch combine for over 55 wins.
Didn't you just say that I had dumb predictions and you're going to come with that?
I'm setting the bar high, baby. So here's the thing. I set it at 50, but then I was like, that's kind of safe. So I'm going to go with 55. I'm going to ball out a little bit. I'm going to see how the other side is living. I'm going to ball out.
All right. That's dumb. That's dumb because they're not even going to pitch enough to qualify for that many games. So not going to doubt they're great pitchers. I'm just saying they always be hurt. So you might get 55 starts combined out of all of them. That would be closer than 55 wins. Yeah,
there's going to be 100 starts between them.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Let's go back to Saneville. Heliot Ramos is going to make his debut and have an OPS over 800. That's how the chips crumble.
Has this dude played above single A yet?
Yeah, he did well in AAA last year. First game in AAA, yes. This year, bomb. Right center.
Okay.
Dude's got power. Dude's a monster. Beast.
How many games has he played above single A?
A lot. I don't know. I just keep random stats in my head.
Oh,
half
you're a real fan.
Half a season in 2019, he played in AA, AAA in 2021. AA in 2021 as well, and then this year. So a lot. A lot.
Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
How many games do you think I'm going to say they're going to win?
Say that to the end. I think we should say that to the end for me and you to go the game.
Oh, no. Thing. I have grander predictions.
Okay, fuck it.
So,
how many do I think they're going to win?
Yeah.
Under 100.
How many do you think I think they're going to win? Because I already know you think they're going to win 70 games.
They're going to win 153.
Win them all. Close.
They got to lose a couple, I guess.
Dodgers are going to win 102 games. I feel like, I'm setting the bar pretty low, so I can't be disappointed.
102 wins is...
I just wanted to say that to upset you.
So fucking Clueless. Oh, we know in the World Series, it's a failure of a season. It's the worst thing in the world.
That's what
oh
you
my
play
God.
for. God, you're
That's
so
what you
stupid.
play for, but you can't expect a World Series. The postseason's a crapshoot. You dill.
Dodgers won 102
You win the
games.
division last year. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, with 106 games.
Fuck out of here.
And I'm saying we're going to win 4 less. Stupid.
It's insane.
Okay, go with your dumbass prediction that no one cares about.
My mom really cares about this, and she's a special lady. So,
your mom's a Dodger fan.
That. What? How about you get
or
elbowed in the face?
Or someone. I don't fucking know. I don't know your family.
So listen, we're gonna talk some real shit. Luke Williams. You don't know who he is. Last year,
nobody knows who he is.
You didn't know who Lamont Wade was. You didn't know who. There was another Yastrzemski other than Carl a couple years ago.
I was gonna say last year we didn't know who Mike Yastrzemski was. Jesus,
a couple years ago I said. Luke Williams is going to be the new guy. He's going to be the guy that we're talking about. He's going to have a cool nickname like Late Night Lamont. I don't know. We'll think of something. I guess his nickname right now is Captain America because he helped the Team USA, but I think that might be a little too much at the moment. Who knows? Maybe he steps into it. I'm just saying Luke Williams is going to be the new guy, and I know you're going to want me to put some numbers on it. Let's say he hits over 20 bombs and has an OPS over 800 as well.
Sounds dumb. Yeah, pretty dumb. Let's snap back to reality. Whoa, there goes gravity.
There goes gravity. Right.
The Dodgers. The Dodgers are going to have a rematch in the NLCS with the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm talking 2018 NLCS rematch. I want to say Braves, but with how I did it in my head with how the playoff would match up,
okay,
I would have the Brewers playing the Braves.
Right.
And I think the Brewers would win. Right. So I'm going with the Brewers. And of course I have the Dodgers winning. Because of course.
You know what? You're freaking whack, and don't diss me.
What's your prediction? Like the Giants are going to have a really fun season.
They are. That is
because
really
you don't play to win the World Series. You play to have fun.
You know what?
Whatever dumbass shit you think.
You don't want to understand because you're not a soul skater and you just skate for money. So suck on that. So Yaz is going to have a comeback season. He's going to bounce back. Dude's going to hit over 25 bombs. He's going to hit over 270. And he's going to have OPS over 850. Boom. Comeback season. Comeback Yaz.
All that's really great when you get third place in the division. I don't think they're going to have third place locked up. I think they're going to have second place locked up.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. It's possible, but...
I only have one more. I only have one more.
You have 10, correct.
But really I have 2 more because I have the bonus, of course. So I'm gonna hit you with my last one, and then I'm gonna get into the bonus.
Okay.
Dog, I have a whole separate sheet of bonuses, all right? That's how I roll. Mookie Betts is gonna have a breakout year in LA. No.
What the fuck did you just say?
He's friends with LeBron
Mookie
James.
Betts is gonna have a breakout year. Do you know what that word means? Like you keep saying this word, I feel like you don't know what it means.
You keep saying this word jabroni, and it's awesome. Listen, what I was going to finish saying breaks out and hits 300. Ding dong. He's going to live up to his MVP potential, and he's going to hit 300 on the season.
Okay, he can do 300. That's fine. I mean,
especially if he's taking fucking HGH and growing his hairline back like LeBron.
It's fucking good.
He might hit 400 with 50 bombs. You never know.
Well, I got a last pick. And I said we get this a little bit more because, everyone keeps on saying the optimism says that the Giants are going to win 90 games. All the prediction sites are 75 to 88, I believe. I think that's the highest one I've seen was 88. I feel like if they don't get to that mark, that's a complete disappointment. If they don't hit 90 wins, I think that's a complete disappointment of a season. I don't think they're at the Rays level where they don't have names and they're expected to do good, but they have the same kind of formula. And I get they got to prove it because they haven't proven it to do it over more than a year. But I'm not counting a Farhan team out. I'm just not. Okay. It's more likely that the Giants are going to, if we're talking, if I were to talk to you today versus the first day of the season in 2021, what year do you think was most likely you would say that the Giants were going to win the division? It'd be this year. There's no possible way you would think the Giants were going to win the division last year. So I think you got to give them a little more respect than 90 wins. Now, that being said, 107, so many things had to go right. Buster Posey's gone. Chris Bryant half the year. I mean, the pinch hit home runs, just the things that fell in their favor.
Drop fly balls, check swings,
pinch. I mean, I'm not saying
all
pinch
the
hit home
cheating.
runs are all the cheating lab. I'm not saying pinch hit home runs are luck, but what I'm saying is you can't count on how many pinch hit home runs they had last year. You can't count on, Brandon Crawford having an MVP type season. You can't count on, Brandon Belt having another career year. But I think that they are going to do comparable stuff, and I think they're going to win 94, 95 games.
It's possible. It's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. I'll tell you that much.
Right. And I was feeling myself and I was like, fuck, they're going to win 97. But it's like, that's still a huge jump. I mean, a lot of shit went their way. Let's just be real. It was things that were earned and you wouldn't call it luck if you actually knew what baseball was, but things fell in the right place. And I feel like they're going to put their guys in positions to succeed again. And you can't expect 107, but I think you can expect a solid 94, 95. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Okay, now we're going to hit the bonus question that everyone's here for. Because, I'm 1 for 2 in the last 2 years.
Yes, I am your
50%.
Father.
Not bad. The Dodgers are going to the World Series. They're going to the World Series. And I'll tell you who they're going to play. There was a toss-up for me because I think... Are you done, fuckface?
No, not really.
The White Sox, to me, I really think they could win the AL pennant.
Right.
And I'm trying not to ride the Blue Jays hype so much, but then I really sat down, looked at it, and dude, the Blue Jays are going to be fucking good. Like, I was like, okay, their lineup's stacked. But then I looked at the rotation, I'm like, that's pretty fucking good too. So I have the Dodgers going to the World Series against the Toronto Blue Jays. And I have the Dodgers winning in 5 games.
Oh, you didn't let me drum roll.
5 games.
On the paper.
I want to do it with the mask on. I think the Dodgers' experience helps them pull it out in a quicker fashion. But I think Toronto's gonna get there this year. And I don't think that's not a bold take because their team is fucking stacked.
Right.
But, they missed the playoffs last year, but they won over 90 games, I think. Like 91, 92, 93, whatever it was. But with Gausman, Kikuchi, fucking Barrios for the whole season, Manoah for the whole season. I mean, it's gonna be something to watch. So that's my prediction. Dodgers again on top. They forget about that bullshit season last year where the Giants cheated them out of a World Series.
106, yeah. I'm gonna give one too. Fuck it, because I'm here.
The Giants win the most fun award.
Because here's the thing. I think we're here for a reason, right? We're here to talk about 2 teams for a reason, right? And so I'm not gonna not pick the Giants. That's just it's just dumb, So The Giants are going to win the World Series against, and I'm thinking, and I'm thinking, and I'm thinking it's going to be a young, scrappy team, right?
The Detroit Tigers.
No,
Oh God.
I'm going to
Okay.
borrow one of your predictions, and I'm going to go. The
Ooh, I
Giants
like it.
beat the Seattle Mariners
I like that.
in 7 games.
Don't think that's going to happen for either side. However, I would not mind seeing the Mariners in the World Series.
And
If they're not playing the Dodgers in the World Series, I would certainly be rooting for them.
Right.
But neither of those things are going to happen, so I'm not particularly worried about it. I almost lost it there for a second. I really thought you were going to say the Detroit Tigers are going to the World Series. I almost lost
I
my
thought about it
shit.
because I said, "Hey, fuck it, we're just throwing out random shit."
Yeah.
But I was like, "Yeah, maybe I won't."
I mean, this is the This is why predictions are great. There's no consequences.
Oh, there's going to be consequences this time.
No, there's not. Because you know what, Jesse? I decided I'm a coward too. So if you're not willing to wear a Dodger hat, I'll just fucking back out of whatever shit we agree to because I'm also a coward. You're older than I am.
I told you I'm not going to agree to it because I don't want to do it.
You let me down.
You said it, and now you're not going to fulfill it.
Oh no, I'll wear the hat. But
Okay.
I'm just saying for this year, I decided to be like my hero, Jesse, who is a coward,
Yes,
and
son.
I'm just gonna do cowardly shit.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? I think
Walker
we'll
Buehler wins the
figure
Cy Young this year too. That's another bonus prediction.
something out. Fucking just
All,
everything.
all the Dodgers win all the awards.
Logan Webb wins the Nobel Prize. Yeah.
Yeah. Real quick, I know now no one's listening because we went through predictions. That's all anyone wants to hear. But I'm just genuinely curious. Do you know how many pitchers the Giants are taking for the first 3 weeks of the season?
No, I know the last week I was like, oh, they're going to take 15. And I was really serious about it, but I thought about it. And honestly, I feel like they might take closer to 13 and just use the guys with options and send them up and down. And just Sammy Long is not going to be there the first 2 weeks, and he'll take maybe Brebbia's spot, and they'll switch off. And honestly, they'll probably do closer to 13 pitchers and have just the extra bats so they could do pinch hits and put platoons in the right spot and just use that taxi squad and run into the ground. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think they have a couple of easy DFAs for 40 man spots if they want to put Sean Jelly, bring him up for a couple weeks, as a bullpen role or something, that's what's going to happen.
Because the Dodgers are carrying 16.
Wow.
So that'll be interesting. Yeah, Dodgers are only going to have 2 bench guys. Or no, 3 bench guys. Sorry, math. You know what keeps happening to me is I keep like, oh yeah, there's the DH this year. So I keep counting 10 players.
Right.
Because I'd forget that it's replacing the pitcher. So that's why my list last week was all fucked up because I was like, oh, we have one less bench guy than I thought. Shit.
Yeah. Speaking of last week, I forgot to mention Wilmer Flores last week. I don't understand why I did that. Yeah, he's going to play most of third base for everyone while he's out. And Estrada's going to fill in at second. Probably will fill in at third too and give Flores some DH spot and maybe in spot in left field. But Dubon looked really good too. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I think the Giants are going to do the opposite. They're going to have closer to 13 pitchers and just send a bunch up and down.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just want to say one thing. I'm excited for Caleb Berger, however the fuck you say his name, friend of the pod.
Berger. Yeah.
Future Dodger. Just got DFA'd from the Diamondbacks.
Oh no.
I think we might pick him up. So that'll hurt your feelings a little bit, and I'm all here for it.
It would. That's my dude. I love that guy. Yeah.
And one more thing, speaking of useless shit that the Padres are doing, like you thought the Victor Caratini trade, apparently they're trying to trade Chris Paddock to the Twins for your boy's brother, whatever Roger brother that is. Yeah.
Taylor Rogers. Okay. Yeah. That would suck. Yeah. I wouldn't like that at all. Yeah. They had
my point is it's not going to make a fucking difference. The
Yeah,
Padres are still going to blow it and be lucky to break 500 this season.
I think they will break 500. That's why another reason why I don't think the Dodgers are going to win 100 games. I don't think they're going to dominate the Mets the same way. I mean, I think Giants won 6 out of 7. It was just a bloodbath. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of wins that are going to be.
The Giants also
out.
went 32-6 against the Rockies and the Diamondbacks last year. No way that happens again.
No, that's ridiculous. But I think they're still going to dominate. They had a history of dominating against the Diamondbacks, but they have not had a history of dominating against the Rockies. So that might change.
Nor do the Dodgers, and I hope that is what they turn around this season. And that will lead us to our World Series championship. Everything's coming up roses for the Dodgers this year. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's great.
It's going to be great.
It's great.
Damn it!
I just keep telling myself it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a great season. I'm so fucking excited. And yeah, I'm excited to get this going, man. Start another season. Let's fucking rage.
Your boy's going to be at the Ravine all the time. Come say what up. Buy me a hot dog or something.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, we're super excited for this season. Dodgers going back on top. As always, this episode has been brought to you by Renovation Candle Company, the official candle company of the Dodgers. Just kidding. Hit him with the jingle.
Renovation Candles can't get the Dodgers love because they suck.
Renovation
Dodgers,
Candle,
not the
copyright infringement.
Yeah. That's probably maybe a better jingle. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure to be tuning in with us this year and all the little things that we do. Subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting platform as well as YouTube. So if you're not listening on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform. Download the rest, subscribe there, leave us reviews, help us grow. Follow us on Instagram, Benches Cleared Podcast, Twitter, Benches Cleared P, and TikTok, Benches Cleared. Thank you, and we'll see you next week, and we'll be talking about real fucking games.
Real games, real standings. Dodgers going undefeated. Let's go.